Lisa Beafor, I'm the owner of the Tea Shop, and this is Diana Rice. She's the owner of Appetit Personal Chef Service, and we have joined forces to create the Tea Shop Catering Company. The purpose of the catering company is that we will bring the entire event to your home. We're talking, we'll bring the dishes, we'll bring the food, we'll bring the servers, a hostess. We will basically, all you need to do is to invite your guests, and we will take care of everything else for you. The Tea Shop opened a little over a year ago, and it started out as what they would consider to be a traditional tea room. Very limited hours, very limited service. At that point in time, we expanded that to be open 7 days a week, and we've expanded our menu to include other options besides the tea services. We have always offered the dining here. The dining room is very small. What brought about the Tea Shop Catering Company is that we would have people that, for larger groups, would want to have like an afternoon tea, and we could not support that here. So Diana, who's been doing personal chef services, this allowed us to kind of expand into the realm where we now bring everything to someone's home.
We have some of the classic afternoon tea service. We can do a children's tea party. We can have a tea bar where we have the tearistas who will serve the tea to you. What's nice though, we can cater or custom to any occasion. So we're not limited just to the Tea Shop menu per se. Like Lisa was saying before, with it being fall, we're incorporating a lot of seasonal vegetables and fruits into the menu. So right now, some things that are popular, we're doing fig and prosciutto, canapes, we've got apple spice tarts, things along that line.
We've had an opportunity, which gave us a great opportunity to kind of test everything out, and we have quite a few people that have been interested in our services as we get closer to the holidays. The initial premise was that we would basically bring the afternoon tea to you. However, we are now looking at, as Diana said, we can customize anything. Where we've talked about the possibility of doing some type of a tailgate opportunity. We've also talked about, of course, holidays. A lot of things for like bridal showers, baby showers, cocktail parties would be a big thing because the food tends to be more of the savory size. Bite-sized sweets, savory-sized sandwiches, and so on. We're not talking large pans of lasagna or macaroni or anything along those lines. Everything is definitely more of the lighter fare. Primarily, we'll be making them here. We have the ability to do the on-site chef service as well if they would like things done at their location. Basically, we have a couple of set options that we've established, and they range from $20 a person and up. But then again, we also have the ability to customize depending upon what specifically individuals are looking at. Obviously, the more gourmet food that you're looking at, the higher the price is going to be. But we can do children's parties for under $20 a person. We've got a couple of really good ideas for kids' parties. One of it is that we always provide what we call child-friendly sandwiches. So that could be some type of a peanut butter and jelly, ham and cheese, turkey and cheese, and it's always cut in a cute little shape, maybe a teapot or a muffin or something along those lines. Fresh fruit usually. We wind up, they get sweets with that. We can do a child-friendly punch for them, or we can actually do tea if they would like something along those lines. We talked about the possibility of bringing a little craft for them. Basically the list could be endless. It just depends on what they're looking for. We've done little manners classes here for little kids, so we can bring that to somebody's home. They can reach us through the Tea Shop at this point. It's also, the information's out on the website. The catering company does have its own Facebook page, but at this point in time, we've been kind of doing everything through the Tea Shop, just so that people, are focused in one area. I think what we're trying to do is we're trying to put a fun twist on your cocktail parties, basically. We have the ability to bring a bartender if they wanted to have alcohol, but again, we can also do, the tea service. We also can work with a bartender that can create tea-infused cocktails. Make it something a little bit different than your traditional cocktail party or event.
And we also want to, again, want people to think corporate events too. I joke around and say real men drink tea. They definitely can have the tea sandwiches. Don't want the guys out there to think that they won't be full after having something from the tea shop.